Good morning, Liberia, and good morning to our many listeners viewing us from across the world. Today is Wednesday, October 8th, 2025, and we are tuned to LMP Morning Watch here, streaming live from our podcast studio here at the Liberian National Police headquarters. We've got a four program ahead, including county check-in, traffic updates, where we call our road elites and a public appeal for information in an ongoing investigation, and also wanted persons. We have so much more for you for today. And so we ask that you stick and stay with us for the next 90 minutes. I'm Cecilia. Be our guest while we bring you information to enable you commute or to have you informed for the day. Please keep watching. Don't go away. This is LMP Morning Watch. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let's begin with Road Light, where we'll first check in with Azai, our contributor. Azai, good morning.
To all of our viewers for the live this morning from wherever part of the world on LMP.
Are you getting me?
Yeah, I'm getting you. Good morning to all of our viewers and good morning to you 122. I'm currently posted here at Rehab Junction this morning on this beautiful Wednesday 122.
Okay. Tell us what happening over there. Rehab Junction. Tell us about the road.
For Rehab Junction this morning, one of the challenges here this morning that has to do with the pedestrians that are making their way to and fro to their various locations this morning. You know, school has opened and students that are coming from the market, ERW market, from the hospital side, when they come, they usually have to stop across there. Let me turn the camera there. They'll have to stop across that end. So if they're trying to leave from that side to cross on the pedestrian wall, it's a very difficult thing because the drivers, only one of them will, let's say, slow down. But everybody is in rush, and the students that are also making their way through their life is in danger. So we are not seeing like anyone regulating. Like you see schools will have their security with a sign in their hand, they stop and go sign. It's not like that. So this Rehab Junction where we find ourselves. And even those that are going to work, they also have that same challenge as well to our viewers. So this morning is quite challenging and everybody is in rush from here. But if the traffic is moving smoothly, to and fro. So let me just make use with the camera from this end. So usually you always see motorcyclists posted right here at Rehab Junction. But for this end, motorcyclists here, you don't usually see them wearing helmets, which of course is let's say harmful to their own safety. So you don't see that. And if you look ahead of us, the vehicles are now heading to ERW Junction, and the one that are coming from up to us is also making their way to the highway as well. That's the Raleigh Highway. And this leads to the home of the president, His Excellency Ambassador Joseph Nima Bwaka. This is his only resident parking spot at this end. So So you see, right this moment, motorcyclists are now waiting, and now they are making their move from this end. So the crosswalk here, the lines there have already erased. Let me make a move at that end. So you can also see what I'm talking about here. So where you are seeing that red symbol in the center, it says drive with care. That is the place the pedestrian, that is the crosswalk. But if you look at it, typically it has been erased a little bit. So if you are making a move at this end, you have to be very careful because some of the drivers might not recognize the line except they see you moving and they decide to stop. So that is one of the challenging things. And this area holds one of the high barrier students because in this rehab, you also have the Nathan Edwards Charity Memorial School, you have the Maguire School. Everything is situated in this area. You also have here, and students are crossing to and fro on a daily basis. So one of my appeal would be we need an officer that will be here to also help in the process because the least mistake, somebody might get injured with some of those drivers that normally drive recklessly in the name of, oh, we are moving on the expressway, but not forgetting to know that this identical point is an intersection. When you are coming here, you have to slow down. But some of the drivers don't even think that way, even motorcyclists. Sometimes you see when the driver maybe slow down, a motorcycle that is behind them will sometimes just rush to pass, and sometimes you will observe accident will take place at that moment. If you look at us here, this place is prohibited for people not to park. But you think keke riders and some motorcycles is going to come and park on the main road, which is also dangerous. So the movement of vehicles from this end to all of our viewers following us, this is the kind of a situation that is happening here in the wake of school opening in Liberia from this part of Moxie County where we are coming to, which we said this is the sixth where we find ourselves this morning and telling you about the difficult situation here when it comes to the crosswalk and pedestrians that are moving to and fro from this end.
Okay. Asa, can we have you, can we take you later from ELWA Junction?
I will come from around Pack Up In. Yeah, Pack Up In. I will also translate to
No,
Pack Up In.
we want you to go ELWA Junction.
Okay, no problem.
Someone is at that end, at that area. So can we
Oh,
get
okay,
you
okay,
from
okay.
there later? Yes.
Yeah, I'll make my way there.
Okay. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Okay,
Thank
thanks
you,
for having me.
Asa. Who do we have next? Who do we have next? We have Ansu. Ansu. Let's go over to Ansu. Ansu. Good morning, Ansu. Ansu, are you there?
I'm getting
Where
very loud and clear.
where are you?
Yeah, good morning. I am currently at red light major intersection here, the commercial city of Kingsville here. The area is very busy to the extent that every second there is movement of people, pedestrians, walk, motorcyclists,
Okay.
commercial drivers, wheelbarrow men, they move here every second. There's a movement. So when I came, I interacted with a traffic officer, they made me understand that here the measure put in place here to stop uh, keke from coming into the market area was the biggest achievement they ever had. So they commending the authority that supported them back then in the regulation of this aspect. So for for the Western
Okay.
Junction here,
Let's see
there were
real
all
lights.
keke with yeah. So this is where like this is where like this is the route that comes from Bobila Junction when you come from Tuporosa. This is the route that comes with. So the major challenge they face here is cyclists, normally when they come with their passengers, this is the point they grab their passenger and they are told that actually there should be no stopping here. Either you go across this side to the market wing, but they will always stop to this side. it's a serious thing the traffic officers are facing here in regulating the aspect of the traffic. Motorcycle do not listen to them at all. So they are even recommending they achieve the nail with a keke issue if that can be imposed for cyclists also to make a stop to that point. Maybe another thing that they will work on because cyclists don't listen to them at all. Another thing I even interact with him is uh, if you are coming from this particular side towards uh,
Clear that
Parker
we
Beach
seen any
direction, if you
keke
meet
over there, tricycle.
no, they are not authorized to come this side. They stop to particular intersection
So
there
the
when
one
they
we
make a
just
stop
saw the
there.
violating,
When
because we just saw one.
that man is a violator, I don't know his status, or he is a violator. Absolutely, Keke is not allowed
Okay.
here. Then the other point where Keke are allowed, so market gas station area there, they because the road over there is narrow. Yeah, yeah, but the man is a with a handicap or if he violated traffic, they arrest him. Okay. So one of the issues the officer is saying he is not authorized to come to this point. But he physically challenged his handicap and he took advantage of the situation when arresting so that he fought them. This is why the officer is
But that
saying
is not an
that you
excuse.
see where he
They
is.
should issue in ticket. That is not an
Fine.
excuse.
This is not an excuse. You either arrest him if you don't have down, let's say you find the car, issue a ticket. You say
He
that
can have more. Now
even
what they
the
can
ticket
do?
plate, everything, yeah, the ticket plate, everything expired because of his physical condition, he started to take advantage of something. And the whole, oh yeah, man, the man are handicapped living. So this is where uh, ticket riders normally come because market gas station area there is closed. They are not to make a U-turn. So at this point, from coming towards red light, they access. They will come make a turn here and go back because our cover area is narrow. So they allow them into this space. So actually coming from Parker Beach direction towards red light, the area there's a free flow of traffic. There's a free flow. Here is normal. The only challenge that they have here is the cycling. They park anywhere, they stop anywhere, the P is feasible for them. They park anywhere they want to park. Yeah. So they are just scattered everywhere. You look left, you see motorcyclists. You look right, you see cyclists. Now, this is the road going to the Japan freeway. At the police station that's Unite the 1, there were all together stopped. So when you go to that point now, you see a small bit of traffic because a number of people that come from Walasa, people, and these great direction, all angles. So you will see them coming this way, making the right turn to go back. Since that measure was put in place, those that have been a free area, you see, you can walk here freely. The only obstacle here is the parkers. You don't know, there's no parking space for them. They park anywhere they feel of parking. So this is real life. Basic area. Our partners are here. What we're seeing the Liberia National Police is the PJ City Police. This is the duty they have here, making sure that marketers are posted to strategic areas. So they are doing extremely well here. But even cyclists that will come in violation with if you can't come in conflict with the law, they will have you arrested. One of their deviations, they say they have right to do upward. So they ask all marketers before they measure area here, they intersection here, marketers always used to be here. Marketers always used to be to the area standing with a market in their hand. You look across there, they have they have been put across the road. So this is where all the marketers are saying, so really, traffic later, there's two floor of traffic when it comes to red light here. Marketers have been pushed as far as across the road where they are posted. This is the Quebec freeway. This is the road going down to Canal de Sa.
Mm-hmm.
Drivers, commercial buses, sometimes they come to this point because the area is not accessible to people traffic. But before, buses never used to come here. They never used to come. They stop right to the police to their parking point to pick up their passengers. I don't know for what's well reaching. They come here. After the buses, now you should have got my rain or used to not. But because of the free flow of traffic, they are not taking advantage of the situation to come and pick up their passengers and be able to go. The area is not a parking lot for buses either. I will go down and ask the traffic commander why are they allowing bus drivers to be here at this point. This is red light.
You think they're
This is
allowing,
the
eh? They just
opportunity.
violating. Those thousands of people over there. People you want to come. People check out to be there. The people check out to abide by the rules. They're
So
not
this is
allowing
some of
that.
the
Eh?
things. You
They
see
are
the
not
trailer,
allowing them.
you see the truck. Yeah, this is what we are saying. You see the truck. The driver is not even in the car. They have the car parked on the side of the road. The truck there, this trailer cannot access the road easily. Cyclists across the road as well. He's not even in the car. This is what we are talking about. These people, they should not be here. They are not authorized to be here. Normally, I've been passing here, but buses are not. Another thing that will affect here this month in the commercial city, you don't know you're not here. You the car, right? You know you're not going to be here. Parking lot. They get parking lot for you put down, right? You know, more car will authorize ticket for you. You park the car will authorize ticket to the car for you. Go down. Okay, the car. Go down. Go down. So this is what happened here. They have been authorized to park here. You go down to the near the police station where they have the bus parking. This is where like that state commercial area. The movement of human beings, pedestrians, the cars are all any point they see that it is good. Yeah. The movement of human being here is hard. So this is a market ground. People come, people going to places, people coming to sell, people going to buy, other people coming for other purposes. The area is kind of a perfect area in the morning. I'm in the middle intersection here, and like this morning. So this is what happened here. The marketers on our side, everybody is across the road. Now, even if look one of the big sample, sometimes will find this traffic there. They are being pushed from that side to leave that area by the PCP, and Tuesday City Police. So they are here to butcher the Liberia National Police regulations. So this is what happened here on the city street. So the officers are saying that the
Mm-hmm.
measures taken against the cocaine riders, the cocaine operators is commendable. They are happy and they are recommending that similar action to be taken against motorcyclists for the free flow of traffic here and for the free movement of pedestrians. They park anywhere. If action can be taken against cocaine and be successful, they are saying similar action to be taken against them. So everybody can work freely and will be a best thing they are praying for. This is what they told me. When you even see the to the police, they have enough manpower here making sure that marketers they do not bring a market on the roadside.
Yeah,
So
that's
Tuesday
good
is
news.
red light is looking for yeah. So for marketers bringing a market right in the heart of the road to sell. They feel that when the market is on the roadside, buyers will come quickly and buy that market. But it is so risky. Sometimes if your market is on the road and motorbike even lose control, that motorbike may escape you. So that has been successful. So I want to commend the authority of the Liberia National Police that recommended this measure for the care operators to stop at the major intervals. Go back, when you come from People Road, and you stop to go back, there where they stop. When you come from Pakopi Star, they stop to Market gas station. If you're coming from the freeway, you stop right to the police station there. So this is why this is what already imposed here and they have been successful. Red light, red light here is free for traffic as we speak. So that the movement of human and the motorcycle is high here,
Okay.
very very high. But as compared to before, to even walk through here used to be so difficult. Used to be so difficult, but human being can walk through now it's easy. So I want to commend the criminal of that regulation. I want to commend them and criminal action to be taken against all of those because here like Mason to tackle it. Because they are saying that there are another problem here. They don't follow the rules here. They stop anywhere they want to stop. They pick out a passenger anywhere they want to stop. And commercial drivers, they are in compliance. They are told do not stop here if you turn, you move, you don't have to stop. So this is free, the market ground is free. So it is, they are happy with the movement of the traffic here. So no matter when they go as far as the global area there, Bottle Junction to pick up a taxi. So happy here in red light, the commercial period of 8 days.
Okay. Thank you, Ansu. Thank you for that brilliant report
Thank you
from
so
Real
much.
Light Market there in Painesville.
Thank you so much. Okay. So I'll be heading to the airline junction here there to see. The junction there is free to the extent we're taking three
Ansu
packages.
already told us I had to
One
go to
person
the
from the
LY Junction. We already told us I had to go to the
okay,
LY Junction. So you can come further
okay, there.
or
Okay, no
anywhere
problem.
that you
I will
think
do that.
necessary. Okay. Thank you,
I
Ansu.
will
You did
follow
a
the
great job
traffic.
today. As
Thank
always,
you so much.
we know Real Light Market. What can happen there? And you saw it by yourself. Thank you, Ansu. Ansu Khan
Thank
from
you
the
so much.
staff of the Press and Public Affairs. And Martin Swen is watching. Mohammed Suare is watching our lives. Tape Wallace, Missionary Augustine, Cho Pele, Zanga David, George Kono's son, Zanga David again, Elisana Wapa, and Zanga David again. All of you that are watching us, thank you. You can keep sharing our live. This is LMP Morning Watch, streaming live from the headquarters of the Liberian National Police. Let's take Anthony. We get Anthony. We're trying to get Anthony. We're getting after this break. Is Anthony there? Let's get him after this break. Please keep watching. Please keep watching. This is LMP Morning Watch, streaming live from the headquarters of the Liberian National Police here in Monrovia. Anthony, we are reconnecting with Anthony, or did we connect first and we did not get to him? However, we are connecting with him. Anthony, good morning.
Good morning, DTP, Cedar Clark, 122, and good morning to all of our peace loving people of Liberia and around the globe at large. This morning, basically, we will be talking about a few safety issues when it comes to pedestrian crosswalk and what to do, what not
Anthony,
to
you getting
do.
me?
What are those things? Yeah, I'm hearing you, ma. I'm
Where
hearing
are
you.
you? Your location?
Uh, I'm currently around the Corway Junction on the
Okay.
Bourgeois Alley.
Okay.
Yeah, basically this morning we'll be talking about the issues of pedestrian crosswalk, the safety regarding human being crossing the road that we consider pedestrian, and those petite traders that cross from one end to another of the road. And we'll be giving few safety tips on those issues. And before I delve into the safety issues of pedestrians, here at Conway Junction, the traffic is perfect this morning and it's flowing perfectly. So if you are coming from the
Show
Broadway
us,
end,
show
from the
us,
Carwell,
show us the traffic.
so
Show us the
the
roads.
traffic here, if you see, this end is directly coming from the Carwell belt. From this end of this route, you have the Banave Kebab, the Diesel, the Samukata, all the way from Carwell area coming to Carwell Junction. The road is clear, the traffic is moving very perfectly. And of course, on the far flank ahead of me is the route leaving from Broadway and Douala Beer Factory area coming strictly to Central Monrovia. So again, on the end, those vehicles that you seen going ahead, they are heading for Central Monrovia. And of course, where the motorcycle is coming from, they are also heading from Central Monrovia as well. So this intersection is a multiple intersection where the vehicles they are all
Anthony, are you still there? I'm sorry we lost Anthony. The internet is not doing us well this morning. I don't know about you, where you are viewing us from. We are actually finding it difficult this morning. We hope to reconnect with Anthony. Is he there? Okay, let's go to Isaiah. LY Junction, where I told him to go. It's giving us hard time. Oh, that is so bad. We want to bring you what's obtaining from the traffic so that you can have your okay. Anthony is back on. Let's reconnect with Anthony. We lost him a while
area.
ago.
So you see
Anthony,
more often those trucks, they will be
Anthony,
going to Conway
Anthony.
area
Uh,
and here the motivation, the road here is just ma'am.
go ahead.
Are you getting
We
me?
we listening to you.
Okay.
We lost
This
you and
particular
all, but we had to find you.
section of the road is very Conway junction. That goes straight as you see here on the other end of the route where you see the police officer is is steady. The red pole is a red light rule for all tricycles not to pass this part of the road to go up to Douala end. So you will see only motorcycles and other vehicles will pass through the end, but not tricycle. Because when tricycle use the route to go to Douala end, they always giving a hard time in terms of traffic congestion. So here this morning, you will see pedestrian. You see the lady? The officer is telling the vehicle to go and but then she crossing. See, coincidentally, she's supposed to stop because they can see what's happening. It is what is being done here on a daily basis, and it poses serious security threat to all of this. You see another one crossing, while the officer is giving go ahead to vehicle. So our pedestrians need to learn this thing. Why it is true that there is no traffic light here, but those police officers, those professional police officers, they are always here making sure that the vehicular movement is perfect. But in the absence of the police officer, you as a pedestrian, it is important that you know left, you know right, and you know left again to make sure that the road is clear. Then you engage the road to cross. Other than that, if you only know left and no right and you cross, the time you will take the low right, the other vehicle will be coming to your way and maybe you might be 30 miles from the incoming vehicle. So basically, if you see here, what is happening is that it's a serious intersection here. Those two police officers that you are looking at, they are very, very busy this morning. Since 6 o'clock this morning, they've been here, they've been busy with the intersection. And it is a normal routine here at the Cornwall Junction. The police officer will be challenged with pedestrian crossing, they'll be challenged with reckless rather than drivers at the intersection. But yes, so the professionalism in those guys are being highlighted on a daily basis, being so moderate with them, making sure that the right thing is done. So most often the tricycle rather will violate and make a U-turn right here, and which of course is prohibited by the traffic law to make a U-turn to an intersection. It's a violation. It may lead to accident as well. So our guys here, especially the traffic officer you're looking at this morning, he's very vigilant, very committed, focused, because every aspect of the traffic is being observed by this officer. I saw him this morning when two gentlemen got into a fair fight. At the same time, we were putting them under control, making sure that the traffic also flow. So the police officer here at Cornwall Junction have a very multiple tasks to perform. So for all of our many viewers from around the world, it's an exact time. Police time is nothing that you can subtract or you add. It is an exact time. If you go by the police instruction, your life will always be safe because the police are there to protect you. They are also there to protect other people who are innocent or who don't know about the road. So if you listen to police instructions, you will make sure that everything that you do on the road, even at home, the safety tips that the police will give you, it will help you a lot. Police are your friends. They are your brothers and sisters from the community. They didn't come from anywhere or they didn't fall from the sky. They came from the community where you are. So if you see Mr. Brown or Sergeant Sophia to come on the road and give you instructions, take that officer to be one of your brothers or one of your sisters who are trying to serve the public or serve his or her nation. So safety issue is very important. Do not overlook your safety. Your safety comes first, and even it can last. Because our officers, they are here because there are many here. But they have multiple tasks. Let me just give you some description of what can happen. You see the U-turn the guy is making here. He's turning around and he has to block the other guy from coming because he's making a U-turn. And it is a challenge. Every time police officer will warn you 4, 5, 6, 7 times. And the police officer assigned here, they are not interested in issuing ticket to people because they issue ticket for the violation just an hour ago. You can't commit the same thing. So their focus point is you should be educated to know your right from the wrong so as to save lives. Your constant violations, it harms you, your very self, and harm all those that are using the road as well. So it is important enough that all of us as drivers and riders to yield to police lawful instruction. Police lawful instruction will save lives, it will save property, and in fact, it will make Liberia to be a civilized country. Because law-abiding country, democratic country, always work in line with law and order. Disorder, if you disrespect your own law, you are disrespecting your own safety. Because the law, it will always back you, it will always save you. So here in the traffic, it is important all of us that sit behind the steering to abide by the rule instruction or the police instruction, the rules that govern the road, so all of us can be safe. At the end of the day, if you drive safely and go home and rejoin your family, that would be a very good thing. And instead of, oh, daddy or mommy has gone to work, but then mommy or daddy is at the hospital in GFK. No, it is not what the police is interested in. What the police is interested in is all of us to do the right thing, so at least so that our country our road user, our commuter can be on the safe side. So businesses are ongoing. From the business end, here you don't see more petty trader crossing the road. But what can happen here is that when when the when when the vehicle comes from in South Power and put those passengers or those occupants down to the portion of the road, all of them will be walking from here to cross the road to get on another vehicle to go to town. Okay, this end where I am right now is somewhere around the Conway Junction as well, where all the tricycles will come and park. Where you see the red pole is a no-go zone. No, absolutely no tricycle will pass by this red pole that you're looking at. They will come and stop here, the passenger will disembark, and then they will start walking to go on to cross the main route and get on another vehicle to go to town. So systematically, you see that those tricycles they are parked here, are waiting passengers to go back inside Power. And equally so, they will also take passengers from here and go all the way to town by the way of Waterside Bridge. So here at Conway Junction, you see more tricycle than even taxi cab because nowadays the cafe as we call it locally, they are fast moving objects, and when you sit down very comfortable. So people always like to use the tricycle to get to town very easily. Okay. So right now, all those tricycles that you're looking at, they are turning around to go back into Conway community. So
Okay.
if you at the other end, let me cross the road so you can see these are pretty businesses that people
Cross
make
the road
here.
and
So when yeah, so I'm on the other side of the road where here when pedestrians crossing from the point, they will have to go and get on the main route to cross and go to town.
okay.
So here, you see this
Okay.
demarcation is where all the tricycles can stop. These
Okay.
are riders and they are waiting passengers. So
Okay.
again, uh, to let me re echo or reiterate on the issue that has to do with safety for our pedestrians. Um, for me, I deem it necessary to always say this thing because myself, I have kids, and those kids that will be going to school. Sometimes when you crossing the road, if you know that you are a smaller child or you are a short person, make sure you put your hand up so the bigger vehicle will see your hand and then they will stop for you to cross. Don't just see the road and cross. No. Look left, look right, look left again, and make sure that the road is clear. Then you cross. When you cross in front a big vehicle, mean big car now, put your hand up. So if they not see your head, they will see your hand. Because when they are big vehicle, they may not see you shut below the windshield. So if you put your hand up, they will see you. Then you can make a safe cross to be safe. All students, all students, all drivers, rather, please, if you see students in a group, whether you can be 10 miles away, please stop. Your speed that you're taking towards those students that are crossing might make them to be panicked and they might let it run scatter and you will cause problem for them. Once you see
Okay.
pedestrians far up, please stop and make sure that pedestrian cross. Even though when it is not in a crosswalk, fine. You can stay slow or stop and allow the pedestrian to cross. Because the life you say today might be the life of the loved one that you love so dearly. So safety issue is our primary concern. Get glued to LNP Money Watch to get the latest on the traffic and the safety issue that has to do with our daily activities. I want to say thank you to all of our viewers. Please be our guest every morning so you can get the latest from around Monrovia and that of some part of the counties in Liberia. So one to two from my end here this morning. So far, so good. What we have for our public for today.
Thank you so much, Anthony,
You
and
are welcome.
staff of the PPA. We go back to from Kawe. Let's go back to Pinsville, where Ansu Ansu is. Ansu, good morning again.
Yeah, thank you so much. Wanted to um, a big thank you to our minister this morning. Just make a big step to Duporo major intersection here to observe our cyclists,
Okay.
commercial drivers,
Tuporo
and
Junction.
even pedestrians here. I'm
Okay,
calling at
quickly,
Duporo Junction
just
here.
quickly go through the happenings here on the
Yeah,
roads so that we can go to
yeah.
Azahar too, and then we take our country commanders.
For my for my short stay here, I observed that almost 80% of the cyclists here are in compliance. They monitor the traffic light. They adhere to the traffic light. Only
That good
few,
news.
one of the cyclists here, yeah, that don't abide and respect and follow the traffic light here. With regard to the pedestrian, for every time they reach here, because the intersection is busy to the extent when they reach here, they will have to wait for the light to change before they can take a move before they be hit by a moving object. So they wait for the light to change before they can move. So we want to comment. I'm so happy for pedestrians to monitor the traffic and follow for every time the pedestrian walk changes. You see them taking a move to walk peacefully. See the lady have been standing across. They have been standing in the middle point there, monitoring until they light the pedestrian light to walk and go freely across the road. So this is one of the things the officers here posted. Make sure that pedestrians also follow suit with regard to the traffic light. The officers across there too, they monitor the cyclists that are normal from GSS way towards it to go to here. This is being adhered to almost, I can say, they they are in compliance. They monitor the traffic light. Only one cyclist you don't adhere to this light. And our
Okay.
message to them is your safety is our concern. Your safety should also be your concern. Avoid accident. And to the safety rules of the road here, the road has a rule. Always follow the rules of the avoid contact with a moving object. You see, you're not supposed to be here. The law has changed. If you want to be here, no. You have to turn the car back. Okay. So this is what happened here on the morning basis. We start to at least to raise this here. Other places when you go there, you see vast majority of cyclists and keke operators who don't adhere to these things down to pedestrian. But people Johnson, I want to commend them here. And this year they follow the traffic light here.
Okay. Thank you, Ansu. Thank you. That was two brilliant reports there from Ansu. First, we hired him at Realet Market in that same Pinsfield area. Now we had him, he was currently reporting from Duboro Junction. Let's go over to Azai. Azai, somewhere around the LY Junction, ELWA Junction there. We lost him? Okay. We lost Azai. That does it for hopefully we'll get him if the internet comes on, because we're having it difficult this morning to get all our reports through. They are struggling to get it just so that you can be informed. Let's take a short break to bring you our commanders segment. Please keep watching. This is LMP Morning Watch. Now it's time for our commander's check-in segment. Let's check in with Grand Cape County Commander Abraham Dollar. He's on the line live from Grand Cape County. Good morning, ACP Dollar. Good. What do you have for us this morning? Oh, Abraham, the man who was assaulted, who sustained our injuries at the hospital, he died? Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, okay. Oh, oh, okay.
So Abraham say, according to Kiadi, Abraham entered a room, tried to steal from him. When he saw Abraham in the room, Abraham took the knife and stabbed him in an attempt to escape. Abraham ran in the bush, and the police were immediately elected to come out to men there. With the assistance of the town people, were able to arrest him, took him to the police station, investigated him, charged him, and further him to court, the local ministerial court. And on the 4th of October, we arrested one Boko Jala, 20 years old, at the Bar police station, wearing a police uniform, imposing to be a police officer. Says he elected us, and you were picked up and taken to the station, interview as to how you got a uniform. And we established that you are not a police officer. He made us to understand that he actually got the uniform criminally from a brother who he identified as Prince Jala, assigned to the Zone 7 police station. So Boko has since been forwarded to the Medina Ministerial Court on the charge of impersonation. Okay. And on the 7th of October, we an aggravated assault case in the court camera again. This time, victim Mustafa Kuruma was also stabbed several times on the back, the side, and the arm with a knife, also by suspect Mohammed Toki, 28 years old, in the Gokam era. Mohammed was picked up and taken to the police station. I have seized the police station, so I gave instruction that he be taken to the Lower Bridge police station for safety of the police station. On their way taking him to Lower Bridge, he planned an escape. He had an escape plan. He decided to hatch his plan. Before getting to the bridge, he managed to put a foot on the ground to push it back, and the force carried them, and they fell. Everybody on the back sustained injury, including my police officer. If you look in the chat room, you see the photos there. So he was taken to the hospital, treated, and brought by a prisoner in detention, undergoing investigation. While the suspect was rushed to the Frere Medical Center, where you are given stitches for the wound sustained.
Okay.
So far, so good.
That same incident happened in Nimba. You gotta be careful when you're transporting the kind of people. That same incident happened in Nimba, and sadly they lost their lives. Thank God their lives were not lost in that other case. Thank you for your report.
Oh, thank you very much.
It was brilliant. Since I stabbing the own in Cape County, everybody just stabbing. They just stabbing when
in Bokia, where we are observed, the issue are closer to the border. Most of the guys are involved in these things. Undocumented alien that just cross from across the border come to do the illicit money and thing. And most of them are on drugs.
Oh, okay.
Most of the people are on drugs.
Okay. They will have their day in court. Thank you so much, Ibrahim Dole, for that
Have a good day.
brilliant report. We'll
Thank
get
you,
to you
thank
next week.
You are welcome.
That was our Grand Cayman County Commander Ibrahim Dole on the line live from Roberts Post, Grand Cayman County. We take a break. When we come back, we go to River G County. Please keep watching. This is LMP Morning Watch. Welcome back to LMP Morning Watch. A new one, Roosevelt, Innovative. Davis is watching. Chris Brown, HTC Barry is watching. Zanga Davis is watching. Lucini. Oh, it's Lucini. Let me get Lucini. Lucini is watching. All of you watching via our social media platform. Welcome. This is LMP Morning Watch. I'm Cecilia, and this is the Commander segment. On the line live is our River G County Commander Theophilus Tokba. Sorry, he's ACP Theophilus Tokba. Good morning to you. How is River G? What do you have for us this morning?
Good morning, man. Good morning to you and good morning to your listening audience. It's good having me on your platform once more.
Okay.
River G promises to be good, starting from a kind of bright weather. It shows that the day promises to be bright today, or sunny day. So, River G is calm. It's relatively calm at the moment. And we receive a case from Putukan, an alleged rape case that emanated from Putukan. A 65-year-old man by the name of Vito complained to police on the 5th of October that his 16-year-old daughter was allegedly raped by suspect Larry Too. So upon getting the information, police automatically moved in and got the perpetrator first, and then got the victim, took her to the one-stop center where it was established that there was penetration. So women and children of this detachment investigated, did crime scene investigation. The suspect admitted to the commission of the crime, and based on his account and crime scene visitation and other elements of nature that constituted the commission of the crime, police was resolved to charge the suspect with rape in contravention of section 14.70 of the revised penal law of Liberia and his pending trial. On the other hand, on the 4th of October, we received information from our DJ commander, Bibo Kawikan, that the self-accident occurred where a driver turned himself over of having a self-accident, and one person died from his vehicle. So actually the incident occurred on the 2nd of October where it was never reported to police until he took this identical victim to the hospital. After 2 days, when the victim died, it was when he voluntarily turned himself over
Okay.
So the investigation is ongoing as we await the traffic investigation to come up with a findings for that investigation. And also, as you may know, Ivory Coast is anticipating the election anytime soon. So we as joint security have had series of meetings to back the border patrol officers for the immigration work to do some border surveillance and border patrol, so as to show some level of security presence in a part of Liberty.
Theo, is that all you have for us this morning?
Well, so far, yeah, that's all this morning. The county situation is calm. There is nothing major except for what I just sent to authority. There is nothing major to bring authority attention.
Or alleged rape, where there was a meetings of the commission of the crime, and then self-isolating reported, and then beefing up the joint security in your end ahead of the Ivorian elections.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We hope to have you another time. Thanks for that update.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure being on your platform. Thank you so much, man.
Okay. Theophilus T. Tukwe, Assistant Commissioner of Police, is our River G County commander. He was on live from Fishtown, River G County. We take a short break to join My Gibi County. Please keep watching. This is LMP Morning Watch. Welcome back. Sorry, we cannot get to our next commander. We'll try to connect with him. We are finding it difficult. We'll get him back. Don't worry, we'll get back. But before we can go back to, we're trying to get to our Maigibi County commander. We had Green Cape County commander. We had Refugee County commander, and we were trying to get to Maigibi, but we found it difficult. We'll still connect with him so that he can bring us updated from Maigibi County. But before we take him, let's take this public service announcement or notice. So, the Liberia National Police is offering a 2,000 United States dollar reward. So, the Liberia National Police is seeking assistance from the public in obtaining information that may aid in the ongoing investigation into the death of Miss Sianen Victoria Gu. You remember that Canadian Liberian who tragically lost her life on June 30, 2025 in Boys Town, Maigibi County, Republic of Liberia. The LMP is offering a reward of 2,000 United States dollars to any individual who provides credible information, not just any kind of information, but credible information leading to the identification and the apprehension of the individual responsible or those responsible for this incident. Members of the public with relevant information, keyword relevant, relevant. Another keyword is credible. So members of the public with relevant information, I urge to contact the following contact numbers. You can call 0770 800 106, 0770 800 111, 0770 800 410, 0770 800 415. You can reach the nearest police station or reach out directly to the LMP Crime Services Department, the CSD, through official communication channels. The Liberia National Police assures the public that all information provided will be treated with the strictest confidentiality. Additionally, the Liberia National Police is seeking public assistance in locating two individuals. These two individuals are wanted in connection with the alleged homicide, the alleged killing of Abbott J. Kekula. Homicide means the killing of a human by another human being, another person by another person. So these two individuals are wanted in connection with the alleged killing, the homicide of Abbott J. Kekula. You see, viewers' discretion is advised. You see the one with the blue plastic there is the victim. Abbott J. Kekula is the one who was allegedly killed. So when you see, we find it difficult. Anyway, let's just do it today. You see what they got Bill Jala. It's not Bill Jala, it's Bill Jabba. Bill Jabba is the person. Bill Jabba is the person. I will call you back. Our Maigibi County commander is on, so he was trying to call. Sorry for that interruption. You see on the photo there, Abbott J. Kekula is the one who was killed. Bill Jabba. There is written Bill Jala, but it's not Bill Jala. Bill Jabba, Jabbah. Bill Jabba is an LDA officer. He's an officer, no two photos, that one person. He's an officer of the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency. His name is Bill Jala. He's wanted in the death of Abbott J. Kekula. So the next one in the fire service in the uniform is Stephen Swa. Stephen Swa. He's from the fire service. So he's also wanted with Bill Jabba in connection to the death of Abba J. Kekula. These people, these two persons are on the run. They are wanted by the Liberian National Police. So their photos are being displayed over there. The one up is Bill Jabba. He's an LDA officer. And the one down is from the Liberian National Fire Service. So if you recognize or see any of them, we want information on them, please contact the Crime Services Division on the scene numbers 0770-800-106. The main number you can call for that is 0770-800-415. So for these people, the $2,000 is for Victoria to get information on Victoria. So anybody that got information on these people that will post here, please don't hesitate to contact the nearest police office or the following numbers 0770-800-106, 0770-800-111, 0770-800-410, or 0770-800-415, or the nearest police station, or you can reach out directly to the Crime Services Division on those numbers that we call. The Liberian National Police assures everybody, the public, that all information provided will be treated with the strictest confidentiality. Nobody will know who did that. You here come and pick up your reward. Thanks for watching, and we hope to get more feedback from the information that we want on those wanted persons in connection to the death of these people. For CNN, we don't have anyone, so we put in our reward of $2,000 for those people that have been identified. They are already on the run. So if you get any information, please relay it to the nearest police station. And so while talking, we have connected with our Mikey County IT commander. He's Atta Banajave, Chief Superintendent of Police Atta Banajave, live from Kakata City, Mikey County. Good morning.
DCP Clark, good morning to everyone who listening to my voice this morning, and also good morning to the citizens of Mikey County, Liberia at large.
Okay, few minutes. We don't have time. Can you give us what you have for us from Mikey County about Atta Javi?
Thank you, ma'am. We have series of issues emanating from many communities within Mikey County.
Okay, just be brief about it.
On the profile this morning, what we give you will be exactly with two issues.
Okay.
Like yesterday, at 19:30 hours, we received a tip-off from Young Cody. Young Cody is the district headquarters of District Number 5 in Mikey County from a citizens. Reasons being that the superintendent of Mikey County has decided to launch Say No to Drugs campaign in Mikey County. So all the citizens, they are all gearing up, they are all on the standby, they are all looking to see as to whether whosoever be that will be arrested with drugs to be turned over to the police or the LDA. When this young guy by the name of Rufus Wesso, at the age of 50, he lives in Makini, Sugar Hills, on the federal trap. Also a businessman were arrested with a huge consignment of drugs, marijuana precisely, in the bag. So the commander for Yankoli, Inspector Harris, Oscar Harris, called us, at which time we sent officers there to accompany him at the Makini County Police Headquarters. And he was received. We called the LDA commander, Elliot S. Flomo, who is the LDA commander in Makini County. They came and he was professionally turned over to the LDA. Then, in the same token, on the 5th of October 2025, we received a distressing call from the Dwazon end. And in the Dwazon, you know, most often the motorcyclists, they get the contractors. Some people contract them. And so this man was contracted by his contractor. He brought this guy to Dwazon. Then in the process, he met his childhood friend, one Amos Famula. Amos Famula, according to this guy, after he came to himself a bed in the hospital, while police tried to interview him, he said he met his childhood friend, so he decided to be with his childhood friend. While riding the motorbike, according to him, he only felt something took him in his clothes. And in the process, how he felt weak, he got reluctant. They trapped him by the wayside on the main street opposite the Jubilee Church in Dwazon. And the criminal, the person who he knew long time ago, and he fell absconded with his motorbike. So they happened for the cheerleader of Dwazon, Montisi community, came and saw this Samuel Johnson, who is the victim. Samuel Johnson, age 32, a resident of Lofa Bridge, was seen lying unconscious in the street. How they assisted, they brought this unconscious person at the police station, and the commander, the superintendent, Philip Nimene, was able to take him at the hospital to give him medical checkup. So far, that's the situation that is unfolding within Makini County.
So was he revived? He was okay? He came to himself?
According to when I asked him this morning, he said at least he getting all right small. He is reviving.
Okay.
And he's trying to at least he can recognize him up in the trucks. Most of these guys they get the trucks you. They give you I believe that they're the choke in his arm or something in his arm.
Yeah. Okay.
So he has been revived by the hospital. So they'll be going there today to bring him. But he said he know this guy.
I'm sure he came to himself because he the one provided those information.
Yeah. So true, they put a manhunt on this guy, on the Amos Fambulas man, to have him arrested.
Okay. While we await your next report, maybe Monday by that time, hopefully, maybe by that time you people have apprehended him or whatever. But wish you all the best of luck on the marijuana case.
Our campaign, Makini says no to drugs still remain.
Okay.
We were to have it on Friday the 10th, but being that we visited other communities in the lower side, and they said the time frame is too short, so we postponed it. We postponed it the 18th of October because we want to involve the lower side, want to involve all Makinians, want to involve all joint security heads to make sure that the drugs will be curtailed from Makini County.
Okay. Thank you, Chief Superintendent of Police Atok Banajave, live from Kakata. We'll get to you next week. Okay. Take care and have a great day. Thanks for that report. That was our Malgibi County Commander, Chief Superintendent of Police Atok Jave on the line. We take a break. When we come back, we bring you our call-in segment, and our call-in segment allows you to interact with us. We'll also read your comments. You can get us on 0770-800-122 or 0. That's +231-886 553-221. You can get us on 0770-800-122 or WhatsApp us on +231-886-553-221. This is LMP Morning Watch. I'm Cecilia. Let's take our comments and then while we are with your host. LMP Morning Watch is here for, it's now time for interaction. Interact with us. Wow, you're getting tired? No, you go nowhere. Call us on 0770-800-122. Or maybe you want to also you can write your comment and then we read it out for you. That makes it easier also. We have a lesson of meaning to go. Let's take this comment. Good morning, LMP, and to the Liberian populace. It's nice watching my favorite morning show. Thanks, George Gono's son. Thanks also for watching and keep sharing our life. We got another comment from Missionary Augustine Choke Better. Watching you live in Sierra Leone, in Freetown, Sierra Leone. Oh, thanks so much, Augustine Missionary Choke Better. Takpa Wale says, good morning, man. I'm Inspector Tapia J. Wallace, following from my comfort zone in Jalatown, Community, Capitol Hill, Central Monrovia. Thank you, Tapia Wallace, for following us, Inspector. Good morning, following from Brewerville City. Thanks, James Kier. James Kier, they're following us from Brewerville. Good morning, following from GSA Road, Pinsville City, Liberia. Robertson Momo from Pinsville City, always following us. Thanks so much. Martin Swain is there, right? Martin Swain is there. And Zanga Davis said, no rules on the traffic everywhere. I drivers, yeah, we saw in red light in other parts. So there are rules, but they just won't be in violation. So we ended up with our own Martin Swain. He said, good morning, ma'am. Good morning also, Martin. So on that note, this is how we conclude. We wrap up to this edition of LMP Morning Watch. Thank you for joining us. Continue to stay safe, stay informed, and stay connected with the Liberia National Police. Until tomorrow, this is Cecilia. I see you. Have a great day from Monrovia. Bye-bye.